This is a powerful message. A message you cannot ignore. It's urgent. It's filled with love. And it's coming straight from the heart of Jesus Christ. He is calling you to open your eyes and see the truth before it's too late. Your son is slipping away, but not just physically, emotionally and spiritually too. The space between you is growing. The connection that once held you close is weakening, cracking. It feels like he is pulling away from you, from your love, from everything that once mattered to both of you. Time is running out. There is still a chance to heal, but that chance is fading. It's like a small window that will close soon if you don't act. This moment is urgent. The time to restore your relationship is now. Jesus is calling you to reach out, to bridge the gap, before it becomes too wide to cross. The bond between a parent and child is sacred. It's built on trust, love, and the guidance you offer. But sometimes, without even realizing it, those connections can start to break. Small things, misunderstandings, or distance can cause cracks that slowly grow bigger. Now is the time to heal those cracks. Now is the time to act. Don't wait until the window closes. Reach out with love and with faith, because Jesus is right there with you, guiding you. There is still time. There is still hope. Whether through harsh words, actions that hurt, or even moments of silence, the ties that once bound you together can weaken. Little by little, the distance grows. The child you once held close, the one you love with all your heart, starts to feel lost. He feels unheard. He feels unseen. He feels unloved. This message is not about blaming anyone. It is about shining a light on what has reached a breaking point. Jesus sees the pain in your heart, the confusion and fear weighing you down. He understands the love you have for your son. But he also sees that somewhere along the way, the bond between you both has started to unravel. Now is the time to act. The space between you and your son doesn't have to stay there. It can be healed. With Jesus' help, you can fix the hurt, rebuild the trust, and restore the love that once held you together. But you must act quickly. If you wait too long, the distance may grow even wider. The chance to mend what has been broken is still here. Reach out. Take the first step. Let love and humility guide you. With Jesus by your side, the healing can begin. This warning is not just about the physical absence of your son. It's about the emotional and spiritual distance that has grown between you. The bond you once shared is strained, and now is the time to fix it. There is still time to heal, but you must open your heart to the truth and act before it's too late. The time to act is now. Jesus is with you, guiding you through every step you need to take to repair this crucial relationship. The road to healing will require patience, humility, and love. But most importantly, it requires you to listen, to truly hear your son's heart. Show compassion. Let your love lead the way. Every parent and child faces struggles. As children grow, they encounter new pressures. The teenage years are especially tough. This time is filled with confusion, change, and misunderstandings. The bond between you and your child can weaken. Without open communication, children can start to feel emotionally alone. They may start acting out, withdrawal, rebellion, or even running away. These actions come from pain, from a need to be understood, to be seen. It is your job to help bridge the gap, to help them find their way back. Don't wait for the gap to grow too wide. Reach out now. Let love, understanding, and patience guide you back to each other. You have the power to heal. Your son may feel lost, unsure of who he is or where he belongs. He's searching for something, but he may not understand what that is yet. This is a turning point. With God's help, you can show him the love and understanding he needs. You have the power to listen, to reach out, and to heal the broken connection. The time to act is now. Jesus is sending you a warning. Your son is at a breaking point. He is hurting. He is confused. He might even feel abandoned. This is not just one small issue. It's a pattern, something that has been growing over time. It could be from arguments, lack of connection, or needs that haven't been met. The pain is building. Jesus sees it all, and he is urging you to see what's really happening. Your son might be thinking about leaving, whether that's physically or emotionally. He could believe there's no way to fix the gap between you. Maybe he feels like his feelings aren't understood or that he can't meet your expectations. The distance between you, emotionally and spiritually, can be heartbreaking, especially for someone still figuring out who they are and where they belong. The time to step in is now. Reach out with love, understanding, and patience. Show him that you see him, that you care. Don't let this moment slip by. It's time to rebuild the bridge that connects you. But Jesus is not just warning you about what could happen if things stay the same. He is offering a way. This is a divine intervention, a chance for you to heal what has been broken. Jesus loves your son more than you do, and he is calling you to guide him back to the right path. This is your moment to step in with love and understanding. It's time to rebuild the bond that has been lost. Don't wait, take action now, with Jesus by your side, to bring your son back and restore peace between you. Reconciliation is possible, but it begins with you. You must be the one to make the first move. You have to humble yourself and show your son that you are there for him, no matter what has happened in the past. He needs to know you're not giving up on him. If you choose to ignore this situation, the consequences could be serious. This rift could grow even wider. Running away doesn't always mean physically leaving home. Sometimes, it shows up as emotional withdrawal. Your son might pull away from the family, shutting himself off from you. He could start looking for comfort in unhealthy places, making bad choices or surrounding himself with the wrong people. He might begin to lose his sense of self-worth, and that can hurt deeply. If this continues, the gap between you will grow wider. It will become harder to fix. The emotional distance will create more pain for both of you. The longer it lasts, the more difficult it will be to heal the relationship. That's why it's so important to act now, with love, patience, and understanding. Your son needs to feel your support, your care, and your willingness to truly listen. When he feels that, he'll know you're there for him, no matter what. If you take action now, you can prevent the gap from growing too wide. You have the power to stop it before it turns into something much harder to fix. But if you wait too long, it will hurt more to heal. The bond between you and your son is incredibly important. The longer you wait, the more difficult it will become. And it's not just your relationship at risk. Your son's spiritual health is on the line too. When young people feel lost or disconnected from their parents, they can start to feel far away from God. They may begin to question their worth and purpose. They might wonder if God still loves them. That's why the time to act is now. Don't wait. Your son needs you, and he needs to feel the love, the support, and the guidance that only you can give. Step in with love. Step in with faith. It's not too late. Jesus is calling you to be the bridge, the one who makes a path that leads your son back to God's love. He needs you now more than ever to help him rediscover his faith. He needs to feel that God's love is always there, waiting for him, no matter what. Losing your son, whether emotionally or even physically, is a pain that no parent should ever face. If you let this gap between you grow too wide, the regret and guilt could follow you for years. This is the moment to act. Open your heart to your son. Show him that he is loved, that he matters, and that God is always there for him. You have the power to restore your relationship with him. Don't wait until it's too late. Jesus doesn't want you to face this alone. He's offering you a chance to heal, to protect your heart, and to stop the pain of watching your son drift further away. Now that you've received this message, the next step is clear. It's time to take action. It won't be easy, but with God's help, you can mend the bond between you. Don't wait any longer. Reach out. Show your son that you are there for him, that you are his safe place, and that God's love is ready to surround him again. This is the moment for healing to begin. Take the step of faith, and trust in the power of love to restore what was broken. Jesus is with you, every step of the way. He will guide you, but you must be open to his wisdom. He knows what's in your heart and will give you the strength you need to move forward. Here are some steps to help begin the process of reconciliation. Pray for wisdom and humility. In this difficult time, ask for divine wisdom. Pray for the strength to approach your son with love and humility. Ask God to give you clarity, the right words, and the perfect timing. You need the right attitude to reach your son's heart. This is your chance to show him that you are here for him, no matter what. God is listening. Open your heart to his guidance, and trust that he will lead you down the path to healing and restoration. Listen to your son. One of the strongest ways to heal your relationship is to truly listen. Give your son a space where he feels safe to speak his mind. Don't interrupt or judge. Let him pour out his frustrations, fears, and pain. Show him that his feelings matter to you. When he knows you are really listening, he will feel heard and understood. Healing starts with humility. Sometimes, the first step to fixing what's broken is saying, "I'm sorry." Look at where things went wrong. Recognize the moments when you hurt your son or failed him. Be brave enough to admit it. A simple apology can unlock the door to healing. It shows your son that you're willing to own your mistakes and that you care enough to make things right. It also invites him to open up, to share his feelings, and to start healing too. These steps take courage. But they are the building blocks of trust and love. Rebuilding a relationship isn't always easy. It takes prayer, patience, and a heart that is willing to listen. But if you take these steps with a humble spirit, you can begin to heal the wounds that have been caused. Reach out first. Take the first step toward healing. Show your son that no matter what's happened, you are here for him. Let him know that you're ready to listen and that you want to heal together. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Show him that you are willing to move forward, no matter how tough it may seem. When you extend the olive branch, you give your son a chance to trust you again. You give both of you a chance to rebuild what's been broken. Reaching out first can be the hardest thing to do. But it's a powerful step to show your son that you care, that you're ready to restore the bond that's been broken. It takes bravery to make that move, but it's the beginning of bringing healing and peace back into your relationship. Jesus is calling you to act now, before it's too late. The time to fix what's broken is right now. Don't wait until tomorrow or expect things to change on their own. The time to rebuild, to restore, and to heal is here. Jesus is walking beside you, offering his guidance every step of the way. He's giving you the strength and wisdom you need to take action and move forward. When you reach out, you're not just fixing a relationship, you're following the call of Jesus. He is right there with you, helping you find the right words, the right steps. With His support, you can face the challenges and fears that come with mending what's been hurt. Don't wait for things to get worse. Take that first step today. Let Jesus guide you to peace, understanding, and love. The time to heal is now. Let the God's message spread far and wide. Subscribe to our channel if you love God. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards love. Amen. If you'd like to show your support, you can give super thanks up to $20.